Morning. Well, I finally got one of the burn piles lit off. It's been raining most of the week, and today is Saturday, and I come out this morning. It's perfectly still this morning. It's supposed to start raining again after lunch today. So I got this thing to light off, and I may have figured out the secret to starting a slightly wet burn pile. I got the excavator out and kind of cleaned up and restacked, but she's still burning good. All right, I got the mic on. Let's see how this works, how well everybody hears me, how well the audio is on this. It should be flawless. So I'm gonna get over in here and take some of this limbs and stuff on this back side and see if I can move them to the front. Actually, I may just see if I can push a bunch of this. Have to get a little bite at a time, work my way down through all this stuff. Here's an old stump. Let's see if I can ease that thing over in there. All right, let me move myself down a little bit. I've got some 10 to 12 inch sections of trees back here, probably 6 or 8 foot. I'll have to dig through them. Trying to get that to stay up there. It's wanting to roll off on me. This fire has been about as perfect as you could ask for. No wind today. It was wet. I finally got it started. I'll share the method I used here in a little bit. It worked great. All right, I'm gonna have to get myself turned so I can kind of drive straight toward this thing, and I think I can push it. While I'm back here, I'm going to scratch out a little buffer. All these leaves are soaking wet, but when I was down here earlier, I scratched out a little buffer. This fire is burning hot and it can dry the leaves. So, just want to make sure that we don't spread anywhere, which I'm not worried about it at all. I don't really have to do this. It's just an extra precaution. All right, let's see if we can get turned here. I'm gonna ease up in here. These logs I'm putting on top, they're pretty wet. They've been down here for several years and they've been on the bottom, so. Got another one. Looks like it started to burn. We'll see if I can grab it. Put it up on top. Get it dried out so it'll burn. Probably tomorrow. I will get back down here and start putting some of the bigger logs that I took off back in the hot coals. I'm back here just trying to get a couple sticks out of the way. Y'all can't see what's going on, but grab some of this stuff over here on the end and see if I can I'm gonna work my way back around this thing. Definitely want to get out of here before this thing kicks off like really, really hot, because it's pretty warm right here. everything that I can get on this thing right now. I'm gonna try to get it on there. But this fire's burned slow. It's really been a good, perfect scenario to burn today. I think I'm gonna let this burn for a while, and I may come back down here before dark and put some bigger logs on it. Let them burn overnight. This thing is probably, it's probably gonna burn for at least a week, like it is right now with all the hot coals in it. Especially when I put those other trees on there, it's gonna definitely burn for a while. Yeah, it's probably, I would say it's probably a third of what it was, so it's 2/3 burnt. Hopefully the wind stays down. I'm not too concerned about the wind picking up. The ground and the leaves are so wet. They're saying it's supposed to be a chance of rain tonight. Today, small chance, and then chance of rain again tomorrow. So if I can keep this thing going like I want, I'll get it all burnt. Pretty much down before I go back to work on Monday. It'll probably just be smoldering at that point, and I'll make sure that it's safed up. I need to be down here looking for some deer tracks. In a few episodes ago, I was talking about, or a few episodes back, I was talking about grilling at the garage one night, and I looked out here past the shop, and the shop is behind us. But right over here is where I saw the does. I think there were 2, maybe 3 does right here at probably 4:30 in the evening. The smart deer come up close to the houses during hunting season. All right, I'm gonna walk this thing back to the shop. Got that thing put up. It could rain, so I've started keeping it in the shop and the bobcat under the porch lean-to area. Let's take a look at this fire to see how it's picked up. All right, it's starting to take hold. Let's gonna be hot right there for the next few hours. All right, we'll take a look at it here later on. All right, good morning. It's the next morning down here. Gonna see if I can stoke this thing a little bit. Get some of this stuff stacked back up. Well, that didn't work too good. See if I can get this log right here turned a little bit better. Yeah, it's very very foggy this morning. The dew has been falling out of the trees pretty heavily this morning. No wind, so it seems like another good day. I may actually start the other burn piles. May start the one down in the west pasture that's kind of past the yard. All right, let me get myself situated here and see if I can get this thing on here where I want it. I'd like to get a few of those on here. Let me see if I can set this a little bit closer, and I'll set it now. Need to kind of reposition myself. So I got my blade out in the front so I don't get Let's see if I can nudge that one around just a little bit. Get it over that one. Okay. See if we can get this one right here to stay right next to it. Oh yeah. All right, well that thing's hot. I think it's gonna pick up pretty good. I might set some of these over here around the edge of this. Let them dry out a little bit. And then I can set them up on there later on. Might be able to stack a bunch of them right there. And they might actually take off here in a little bit. Let me see how this works. Oh yeah, I may be able to just stack them up next to it, and then maybe they'll get going too. Let me back up a little bit. I don't know if I've got enough. Oh, it's not as big as I thought it was. Still heavy, a little bit chippy. Let's see if we can set this one up on the top. All right, let me get myself backed up here. See if I can reach over here and grab this smaller one. When you're picking over the side, you got to be very careful with these things. You can tip yourself over. I got one log here that's probably 16 or so feet long. That is heavy. All right, let me get myself situated. See if I can reach out there and grab that one that's out there a little ways. out pretty good. Just started stacking these kind of tight, and hopefully they'll take off here in a little bit. Start burning. I got the big one over here for last. Let's see if I can get moved back and see what I can do with it. I would like to put it on the other side if possible. All right, let's see. Yeah, I need to spin myself around here because I want to set it. Set it right there for right now. Some hot coals right here. Let me see if I can get them over in there. Let's see if I can pick some of this small stuff right here. Get it to where I can get it on the pile, not with a lot of dirt. All right, well, I think I got this one pretty good shape. It's another day like yesterday. It looks like it could rain any minute, but see if I can push some of them coals up against that and see if it'll take off and start burning. Kind of stacking stuff toward this big log I put on there. I don't know if this is gonna work. No, not gonna pick it up. Not in the right position. All right, well, I think this thing is gonna burn for the rest of the day. I'll see if I can get back down here this evening and re-stoke it if it needs it. But I'm gonna see if we can start the other burn pile. This thing's burning good, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this episode up. The other burn pile, I'll put it in a separate episode. But I want to thank everyone for watching. Remember, if you like our content, subscribe, share it with your friends. We'll see you on the next one.